Hello, everybody. Trying to fix my old hair. It's all scruffy looking. Oh well. How y'all are? Hope y'all doing good. Just want to let everybody know May the 14th, 2022, Hopper Stock, Statesville, North Carolina. Come out and see us. There's going to be some information in Hopper Nation. That's our group on Facebook. So if you're not a member, come over and check us out. I'm going to try to get it posted on here in the community section. I'm trying to figure out where I'll put links because I really don't know how to do all this stuff, y'all. Some of it I do, some of it I don't. But I want to let y'all know that. So keep that in your memories. Let everybody know what's going on. If you got friends that ask questions, give them the answer to it. Because y'all know dang good well I forget. All right. Oh, there's a apparel link in the description on this video too. Supposed to tell people that and I forget all the time. Y'all know how I am. For real. All right. About got the 385 with the 390 cylinder put together. We done the porting and all yesterday. Got the cylinder put on. It's sitting there on the table behind you. I wasn't going to film this, but I decided to go ahead and do it anyway. So, because a lot of y'all asked me how to do mufflers and stuff like that. So, we're gonna braze this muffler up. I'm gonna let y'all see this again. I might pull this door down just a little bit. All right, here's the muffler. I've already drilled it and put my pipe in it. I literally drill a hole in it, use a step bit, but put the muffler on the saw and make sure you're not going to hit anything before you do all this. Because there ain't nothing like finding out that it hits once you get it done. Sometimes it ain't a big deal and you can just tweak it a little bit. Sometimes you have to take it out and redo it, trust me. I've done both. So, alright. We drilled a hole in the muffler with a small drill bit, and then I took uni bits and drilled them until the pipe would tap in there snug. Now, when I say silver solder, this is stay seal flux, white brazing flux. I usually like to put it on there before I put the pipe in, but sometimes it takes me a little bit to get the pipe in, so sometimes I have to revert to doing it a different way. Whichever way gets it done, that's where I'm at. My personal preference is it done regardless. I'll take my finger and kind of tighten that up a little bit. You just want to get the flux around where it's supposed to be and not all over everything else. But where the flux is at is where the solder will go sometimes. Alright, now you hear I got the little torch lit. I've lost my lighter, so that's the reason I got the little torch lit. Not that I'm brazing with the MAP gas. You can braze with MAP gas. It is not very fast. It takes a good little bit of time. So, once you get your flux on there, you're going to take your torch, light your torch, low heat, low welding heat. Heat your pipe up if your muffler's thicker or thinner. Alright, there's a little bit. You get that on there and you just walk it around. As you heat the gap, you can actually see the silver solder flow. I don't know if y'all can see it on the camera or not, but I can watch it flow right around. I can see where it stops. I'll give just a little bit back here. And that's That's there. All I'm gonna do is grab it right quick, right here, and dunk it in the water. Be right back. There you have it. All right. I'm gonna cut this torch off. The only reason I like the little torch, sometimes that torch doesn't go well with the welding heat that that I use for these, for brazing. It's just barely will go low enough, is what I'm trying to say, and it's easy to blow it out. So I was comparing these two mufflers, and that's one at one. All right, give me a second. All right, there's what she looks like. The air hose dried it off. That's what she looks like after. You can see we got a good solder joint all the way around it. We'll talk about the solder here in just a second. All right, I just take it over there, hit it on a wire brush, clean a little bit of the stuff off of it, much as I can. You can clean these up and paint them afterwards. I don't usually. I like them. I just like the way they look rough. I mean, everybody has their personal preference. That's mine. So that's the way I build mine, because it's my build, right? Yeah, that's the way it is. All right. I have talked to some people, told them silver solder these things. And some people's had some issues with it, and they've let me know that they had issues with it because I don't identify. Apparently there's multiple qualities of silver solder, and some people have tried to use like air conditioning silver solder or something like that, and that don't work most of the time. You need something like Safety Seal 45. And of course Mama's calling. Hold on just a second, y'all. All right, that was Mama calling. She's wanting to see what I had going on, you know. So what were we talking about? Oh, Safety Seal 45. That's the silver solder that I use to braze this on. Safety Seal 45 is also some of the same brazing stuff that they use to braze carbide to steel to make soldered on or brazed on high speed steel stuff for making tooling. It holds it has a lot of tensile strength, and it resists really high heat. Hence the reason it's better to use a torch to silver solder with it than it is to use MAP gas or propane. You can't do it with propane. You can do it with MAP gas. You can do it with MAP gas, but you can't do it with propane. MAP gas just barely will get it hot enough to make it flow. Propane won't. I gotta find the rest of the parts to put back on this thing. I think I got everything over in a box. The top cover bolts on this thing have been stripped and rethreaded to 6mm. I would usually try to helicoil them, but I don't know if a helicoil will take up that much. That's already threaded to a 6mm. I don't know if helicoil would fix it, and I don't want to take a chance trying it. So I'm probably just going to put the 6mm bolts back in it. Because otherwise, I may wind up over trying to weld the hole shut. And I really ain't wanting to get into that. Really ain't wanting to get into all that. Anytime you gotta put your side cover back on, always check your starter paws. If a sticky, spray a little something on to loosen them up, a little bit of penetrating or anything like that will help. That ain't a bad looking cover, just somebody's blowed all the holes out because of the other stuff. From 6mm bolts. Oh yeah, see if it had the bushing in it. It did not. I run across a lot of them like that. There's a little bushing that goes in this hole right here. And for some reason, a lot of them don't have them in there. Well, I'm going to show you something. Hold on. All right. I got a bushing. A little top hat bushing. All right. When you put this bushing in, a lot of people will put this on here. And they put that bushing in right there. And what happens is you take side cover off in the woods, you lose your bushing. That bushing ain't made to go there. It's made to go on the inside. So you put that bushing on the inside. Put that sucker back on there. Now, if you pull your side cover off in the woods, your bushing doesn't fall out. Now, can it fall out? Yes, you can get it out. But it's not easy to get it out. So it don't just fall off like it does the other way. So be mindful of that. When you put them bushings in, put them on the back side. They're made to go on the back, not to go on the front. Just remember that little trick and it'll help you out in the long run. I'm missing the side cover bolt. I don't know if it was missing to start with. Apparently it was, because there's not one in here. Okie dokie. We got to find one of them. We'll find one of them directly. We'll find one of them directly. We're going to go ahead and finish popping this cover on and stuff. See if this thing will make some noise. Because I don't know that much about this saw. So I haven't got it cleaned up 100%. I'm kind of running low on cleaner. I'll have to get some more. I don't really like putting these in here, but that's what was in it. And that's all I really got to go with. Like I said, I don't think I could helicoil them. I'm not sure that helicoils will fix them holes now. I don't want to drill one or try to run it down in one and mess it up where I can't put these bolts back in it. And then have to try to go out there and weld the holes shut on. whoever done it, they drilled the bushings and got them so that they fit in there like they should. So we'll just use them like that. A little dirty. There's the air filter and all that stuff. Okie dokie. I'm going to leave the air filter off of it until we get it falling off. Yeah, pay no attention to that. I was just checking to see if y'all were watching. Okay. Now remember there being something wrong here too. There was a wrong screw in there somewhere, because there's a screw for a steel was in something. I don't remember what, but the screw's in the box. So I know there was something not right. I just can't remember what it was. Just can't remember what it was. One of these had the wrong screw in it too. This one up here does, but this one's a little bit smaller than the one that goes in it, or a little shorter than the actual screw that's made for it. The actual screw that goes in that one's a bit longer than that one, so, but it does go in there. All right. I think I need to mix some fuel up, because all I got's 50 to 1. I don't think that's what he's running in this one. Let me mix up some fuel. All right, fellers and fellettes. Not forget y'all. Let's dump some go-go in here and see what happens. We'll put a little of that 32-1 Disco Go-Go juice in there, because that's the way we roll. This is the way we roll. Now, I tell you what, before I crank this wrestle, let me get my anti-vibration pad. That ain't the best in the world. Give me a second, I'll find another one. There we go. Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Alrighty. I probably shouldn't do this, because I don't know how my bike's gonna do. Oh, one thing else I better do right quick that I forgot about. I had the clutch off of it to put the timing wheel on. Let me put the clutch drum back on right quick. Alright. Now, what we're saying is, I don't know how my bike will take this, so well, let's see what happens. What that's all about. Act like it run out of fuel. It just whoop, whoop, whoop. Okie dokie. Alright, let's have a look and see what it is. It's got plenty of compression. You bet the damn coil dies on it. I don't know. Let's see. We got fuel in the fuel line, looks like. These are the things that they don't happen very often, but they do happen occasionally. Plugs already. It's wet. So it looks nice. It's just force of habit to always check inside the cylinder when one shuts off to see if maybe something come loose in it, or everything looks good from what I can see. It's got plenty of compression. We're gonna check the fire because the plug's wet. Could something come loose and the carburetor start flooding too. So. We're going to change that spark plug because it's firing in two different places. We'll see if it'll crank back. Give me just a second. Okay. These plugs I got here have screw off ends, so I tighten with a scrunch. Then I squeeze them a little bit down at the base just to make sure that end won't come off, because sometimes they get loose and screw off and it wears through the cap, the plug cap and stuff like that. I don't like that. Well, that plug was firing in two different places under the strap, so let's see what happens here. We're gonna try it with no choke, just a fast idle set. Negative. Oh, that was with the choke on. problem. Either we ain't getting enough, we ain't got enough. He put a new fuel line and all in it. That fuel line's not in exactly the place I'd like for it to be. Or is it a problem with the air filter? Because it happened. That's a good question. All right, let's try it again. Now that's with the choke. probably gonna go through that carburetor. We might even change them fuel lines over to black fuel line. It's got the old Tygon in it, which is not bad line. But I like that black Echo line or steel line is the one that I prefer to use. So we definitely gonna go cut with this one to make sure everything's good before I send it back to him. I'm glad y'all finally get to see some of the weird stuff. This is the kind of stuff that happens occasionally that I don't get to show a whole lot because I'm not recording it when it happens. But it does happen all the time, and you never can tell what it is. It's just like, well, you heard it, just and died. Still had compression. Plug was wet. This plug was firing in two places when I pulled it. It was firing at the tip and at the side of it down here. But other than that, the plug looks good. So I'll probably just throw that plug in the trash and just leave this new one in it, because that's a better job. Anyway, that's a better job than dealing with one that, if I don't know about it, I'm definitely changing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, because I'm not ready to go out to the woods just yet. So I've got some cleaning to do. I might make a video on the carburetor on this thing. We might pull it off. I get this video posted. If y'all want to see me do the carburetor and change fuel lines on this thing, let me know in the comments, and we might go on and do that. If I don't get a good many comments saying y'all want to see it, then I probably won't do it. So if you want to see it, go down there and tell me. So all right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get this video uploaded. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Bellhopper out.